Have you ever found yourself doing everything you can to keep someone happy, only to feel like you're losing yourself in the process? Or maybe you felt that if you just give a little more, you'll finally earn their love and respect? Today, we're diving into why those common habits can actually hurt your relationships in the long run. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. We're here to explore how Stoicism, a philosophy focused on inner strength, self-respect, and emotional balance, can help you create a healthy, balanced relationship. You might think that Stoicism is all about being tough or keeping your feelings hidden, but that's a big misconception. Stoicism teaches us how to value ourselves and set healthy boundaries. It helps us show up for others without losing our own identity or self-worth. In this video, we'll go over 6 specific things you should avoid doing for a woman if you want a relationship that's fulfilling, respectful, and strong. Remember, these tips aren't about being cold or distant. They're about building a partnership where both people support each other, but never at the expense of their own self-respect. If you're interested in building stronger, healthier relationships using these principles, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're constantly sharing insights to help you grow, build confidence, and connect with others in ways that truly matter. So stick around and let's get started. Number 1, don't abandon your purpose. The first thing you should avoid doing in a relationship is giving up your own purpose or goals. When we enter a relationship, it can be easy to get caught up in the other person's world and start focusing only on what they want or need. But Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, teaches us to focus on our own growth and stay true to who we are. Your purpose could be anything you're passionate about, like your career, hobbies, personal goals, or dreams for the future. These things are a big part of what makes you, you. A truly fulfilling relationship is built between 2 whole people who both bring something unique to the table. It's not about one person giving up everything for the other. That can lead to resentment, frustration, and an unhealthy imbalance. When you stay committed to your own passions, goals, and personal growth, you not only feel more confident and strong within yourself, but you also bring that strength into the relationship. Think of your purpose as the foundation you stand on. When that foundation is strong, you can support your partner better, and they can do the same for you. So whether it's pursuing a career, improving a skill, or following a dream, keep building yourself up. It not only makes you a stronger person, but it also creates a more balanced and healthier foundation for your relationship. Number 2, don't base your self-worth on her approval. The second thing you should avoid is basing your self-worth on your partner's approval. It's easy to want to feel accepted, appreciated, and loved by someone you care about. But if you rely too much on their approval to feel good about yourself, it can become a problem. Stoicism teaches us that true confidence and self-worth come from within. In other words, it's about finding value in who you are, not needing others to constantly tell you that you're good enough. When you constantly look to your partner for validation, waiting for them to say that you're worthy, smart, or lovable, it can lead to insecurity. This can create feelings of anxiety and even dependency, where you feel like you can't be happy or complete unless you're getting that approval from them. Over time, this can put a lot of pressure on the relationship and make it harder for you both to feel free and relaxed together. Instead of looking for validation from your partner, work on building a sense of self-respect and self-worth on your own. Remind yourself of your strengths, abilities, and the things that make you unique. Set small goals for yourself, celebrate your achievements, and recognize your growth. The more you value yourself, the less you'll need constant approval from someone else. This doesn't mean you shouldn't care about your partner's feelings or opinions. It simply means that your self-worth doesn't depend on their praise or validation. In a healthy relationship, both people feel valued and supported, but they don't lose themselves. When you and your partner both have a strong sense of self-worth, you uplift each other without relying on each other to feel whole. This makes the relationship stronger, healthier, and more balanced. So, keep focusing on valuing yourself from the inside out, It will make you happier and bring positive energy to your relationship as well. Number 3, don't be afraid to set boundaries. The third important thing to remember is to not be afraid to set boundaries in your relationship. Setting boundaries might sound a bit serious or even harsh, but it's actually one of the healthiest things you can do. Boundaries are simply limits you set for yourself about what is acceptable and what isn't. They're not about pushing people away or creating distance. They're about protecting your own well-being and showing respect for yourself. Setting boundaries is not a sign that you're being difficult, demanding, or unkind. In fact, it's a sign of self-respect and self-care. When you know what feels right for you and what doesn't, it's perfectly okay to express that to your partner. For example, if you need time for yourself to recharge, it's fine to let your partner know that. Or, if there are certain behaviors that make you uncomfortable, it's okay to ask for those to be avoided. Stoicism teaches us to approach things in a clear, calm, and rational way. This means that when setting a boundary, you don't have to be aggressive or overly emotional. Instead, you can communicate your needs in a respectful and polite manner. For instance, you could say something like, "I feel better when I have some time myself each week. It helps me recharge and stay balanced." This way, your partner understands what you need without feeling hurt or rejected. It's normal to feel a little nervous about setting boundaries, especially if you're worried about how your partner might react. But remember that setting boundaries doesn't mean you're being selfish. It means you're taking care of yourself. When you respect your own boundaries, it shows your partner that you have self-respect, which often encourages them to respect you even more. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect, and that includes respecting each other's boundaries. When both people in a relationship are clear about their needs and communicate openly, it actually brings them closer together. It creates an environment where both partners feel safe, understood, and valued. So don't be afraid to speak up for what you need. It's one of the best things you can do for yourself and your relationship. Number 4, don't try to control her or the relationship. The fourth important point is to never try to control your partner or the relationship. It's natural to want things to go a certain way, especially in relationships, but trying to control someone else's actions, thoughts, or feelings often does more harm than good. Stoic philosophy teaches that we only have control over our own actions and choices, not those of others. When we try to control someone else, it can create tension, frustration, and even lead to feelings of resentment in both people. Imagine how you would feel if someone was constantly trying to direct your choices, telling you how to act, or pressuring you to do things their way. Over time, you might feel boxed in or even lose a sense of who you are. The same is true for your partner. When we attempt to control someone, it can make them feel like they're losing their freedom or independence. A healthy relationship allows both people to be themselves, without one person feeling the need to change or direct the other. Instead of trying to control your partner, focus on what you can control: your own actions, words, and reactions. Aim to be the best version of yourself, the most supportive and understanding partner you can be. When you show kindness, respect, and patience, it sets a positive example, which often encourages your partner to do the same. By focusing on being a strong, caring partner, you create a foundation where both people can feel safe and valued. It's also important to let go of the need to control the relationship's direction. Sometimes, we might feel like things need to move at a certain pace or happen in a certain way for the relationship to succeed. But relationships, like people, are constantly growing and changing. Trust that if both of you are committed and caring, the relationship will find its own natural path. Trying to control everything can lead to a lot of stress and disappointment. When we accept that we can only control our own choices, it allows us to relax and enjoy the relationship more fully. Trust that if you and your partner are both putting in the effort, the relationship will become stronger and more fulfilling over time. So remember, focus on yourself, let go of control, and have faith in the process. Number 5, don't neglect your own needs for hers. The fifth thing to remember is not to neglect your own needs for the sake of your partners. In relationships, it's easy to focus so much on making the other person happy that we forget about our own needs. While caring for your partner is important, ignoring your own needs can eventually lead to feeling unfulfilled, frustrated, or even resentful. A strong relationship is about balance, where both people feel valued and supported. Stoicism teaches us that a good relationship is built on mutual respect and reciprocity, meaning both people give and receive in a balanced way. If you constantly prioritize her needs over yours, always saying yes to things you don't want to do, ignoring your own feelings, or putting aside your own goals just to keep her happy, it may start to wear you down. Over time, this can lead to burnout, where you feel exhausted and lose enjoyment in the relationship. It's important to recognize and honor your own needs, whether they're emotional, physical, or even personal goals and hobbies. Taking time for yourself doesn't mean you're selfish or uncaring. It means you value yourself as much as you value your partner. Self-care can be as simple as taking a little time each day to do something you enjoy, setting aside time for friends and family, or even pursuing personal goals and interests that matter to you. When you take care of yourself, you actually become a better partner because you feel more fulfilled and balanced. Communication is key here. Talk to your partner about what you need to feel happy and supported in the relationship. This could mean asking for time to relax after a busy day, pursuing a hobby you enjoy, or even having a night out with friends now and then. A loving partner will understand that your happiness matters too, and they should want to support you in taking care of yourself. A balanced relationship is one where both people feel free to express their needs and trust that they'll be respected. When you and your partner support each other in meeting those needs, it creates a deeper, more fulfilling connection. So don't be afraid to put yourself on the list of people you care about. Taking care of your own needs is not only okay, it's essential for building a strong, healthy relationship. Number 6. Don't get lost in emotions. Stay grounded. The sixth and final point is to avoid getting lost in your emotions. Emotions are a natural and important part of life, and they can be powerful, especially in relationships. But if we let our emotions take control, they can lead us to act in ways we might later regret. This doesn't mean you should ignore or push away your feelings. Instead, it means learning to recognize them and respond to them calmly. Stoicism teaches us to stay grounded and keep a level head, even when emotions are running high. It's easy to get swept up in anger during an argument or feel anxious when things seem uncertain. But when we react impulsively based on strong emotions, we might say or do things that don't truly reflect who we are or what we want. Acting out of anger, jealousy, or fear can hurt both you and your partner and may harm the trust and respect in your relationship. Instead, focus on responding rather than reacting. When you feel a strong emotion rising, take a moment to pause and breathe. Give yourself the space to process what you're feeling before saying or doing anything. Ask yourself, is this response in line with my values? Will it help strengthen my relationship, or might it create more issues? This kind of self-reflection allows you to act in a way that aligns with your values and long-term goals. By staying grounded, you show your partner that you can handle difficult situations with patience and maturity. This builds trust, as they know you won't let emotions control your behavior. It also helps you feel more in control of yourself, which can boost your confidence and make you a more supportive partner. Remember, emotions are part of being human, and they shouldn't be ignored. Acknowledge how you feel, but don't let those feelings dictate your actions. In doing so, you create a stable and calm environment for both you and your partner, allowing your relationship to grow in a positive direction. Staying grounded helps keep the relationship strong, steady, and focused on what truly matters. By following these Stoic principles, you can create a relationship that is built on respect, trust, and self-awareness. These ideas help you understand not only yourself better, but also how to interact with your partner in a healthy way. Remember, Stoicism is not about shutting down your emotions or being distant from others. It's about truly knowing yourself and valuing who you are. When you have a strong sense of self, you can approach relationships with a sense of balance and inner strength. This makes it easier to communicate your needs, set boundaries, and handle difficult situations without getting overwhelmed by emotions. Building a strong relationship takes effort from both partners. By applying these Stoic ideas, you can foster an environment where both you and your partner feel valued and supported. You'll learn to appreciate each other as individuals, which helps create a deeper bond. This connection can lead to a happier and healthier relationship, where both people can grow together while also maintaining their independence. If you found these tips helpful, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll stay updated on more great content about building strong, balanced relationships. And if you know someone who could benefit from these ideas, feel free to share this video with them. Together, let's keep building relationships that are rooted in respect, understanding, and mutual support. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.